Today we're going to be force feeding our Forest Cobra. Not something I'm too happy about, but she hasn't been doing too well for us, and we've been slowly but surely adding a little bit more and more of our feeding regimen to her to get her back up to health. So this here is called Carnivore Care. We use this to, it's got all kinds of nutrients and vitamins in it for all kinds of different carnivores. As you can see, snakes are on there. We're going to mix this up with some water. Usually we use some Pedialyte, but we don't have any more today. Mix it up with some water, and we're going to do 4 full syringes down deep into her stomach, deep down so she doesn't asphyxiate on it. So the first thing we do is put a good amount of mixture in here. This is what it looks like. It smells kind of funny, but we're going to add up just about a mixture to it to make it a little bit thick, not thick but not watery either. So we can move it through the syringe. Water into this until it turns into a nice kind of a thick mixture. Some people say baby bird consistency, but I don't know what that means, so I'm just going to mix it up till it seems just enough to get through the syringe, but not too thick where it will get hung up. That's a little too thick. Tiny bit more water would be good. I want to get this real mixed up so there's no chunks. Get it like a nice smooth paste. Alright, this is the last round here. And if you look down here, you can actually see the fullness in the stomach as it's being filled. Let's get going. 30 more seconds on this one. Try to pull out as we go. It's getting pretty full here. Okay, so now we're going to remove the tube. And once the tube is out, you want to spend about another 30 seconds or so pushing down the center here, just making sure it's all down. And there's a big puddle of it sitting in her neck. She can asphyxiate on this, which would be a very bad thing, especially with all the work we put into her. You can see just how full she is in this midsection right here. We've been building up to this point. We don't want to just rush into this. If she hadn't been eating and we dumped all this in her, she would probably die from like a nutrient shock. So I'm actually going to put her down and let her go back in her cage. She's not very tame, so let's see how she does when I release her. Okay. So when we do this, we like to put some kind of a shield or something in front of her cage to make her feel kind of a little bit okay and at home for a while. We don't want her to have any issues or be striking the glass after this. She's pretty stressed out already, and we don't want to add to it. So we're going to close this up, put some of the yard signs that we have in front of it. It's a nice advertisement, but it's more so we can keep the animal from banging her face off the glass. If I approach now, she's going to strike the glass repeatedly. So if you can make sure she doesn't get out, I'm going to grab some of these signs real quick. Locked up, and put the sign on the other side, and hopefully she'll go back in her hide and just relax for the next couple of days until it's time to do it again. All right, we get all this stuff cleaned up and get prepared for the next time. Thanks so much.